have an empties for you. So I have a ton of stuff that I saved up in my bag, and I just wanted to go through it. I think this might be like the January empties. I'm not very sure. The first thing is something that I've had for literally like 10 years, which is really gross. So I'm just throwing it away because I never use it that much. But they actually don't sell this anymore, and this used to be from Urban Decay, which is really weird. But I got it as a gift from my cousin when I was like literally 8 or 9. So this is what it looks like. It's just like a body shimmer thing in pina colada. Like, it's a cool concept, but yeah, it's weird because it's like Urban Decay made it, and I was like, that's so weird because I use their makeup like nowadays. But anyway, yeah, I'm just tossing this because it's really like disgustingly old. The next thing is this one a day Vita Craves, and I love these. These are amazing. I just don't really have much vitamins besides the ones that are in here, and I think they're really great. And yeah, just love adult gummies. Next thing is this Dove Go Fresh Cool Moisture Body Wash, and this is in cucumber and green tea scent. It was okay. It wasn't anything special. It smells good. It just smells like a refreshing scent. I would not repurchase it just because it wasn't anything like really amazing, and I don't think it was anything that I would literally like rush out to the store and go and buy. Plus, I have a ton of body shampoo, like body wash to go through, so I want to go through that before I go and rush out to make more purchases. The next thing are these cotton rounds, and this is just 100 pack, and that's what I use to remove my eye makeup. The next thing is a candle, and this is in Sparkling Snow. It's one of my favorite scents. It's just a really fresh one, and it's a great one for like winter. The next is this disgusting toothpaste, which I thought would taste good because I used to use like a bubblegum one or something, and I really usually like fruity flavors. But this is a kid's toothpaste in watermelon, and it was just disgusting. I didn't even use that much of it. I probably used like this much of it, so I'm just tossing it. The next thing are tanning glasses things, goggle things, just because I don't tan anymore, and I thought, why do I just like keep them, and I don't even know why. Anyway, the next one is this Aquafresh toothpaste. I really like this, except that it was like orange, so when I went and like wiped my face off and there was like a little bit of orange left, it would get on the towel, which was really annoying to me somehow. But yeah, it was a good toothpaste. The next is just a Micron pen because I used all of this up, and it's in 03, so it's just like that. But I love Micron pens. They're the only ones that I will use to draw or sketch. The next are these Flare Short Black Eyelashes, and these are just the individual ones. I sometimes use these on my bottom and sometimes on the outer, but I decided just to throw them away because I never really do use them. Then the rest of it is mostly in this Sephora bag, just because I like to keep things contained. And I also used this sample of this retinol night cream, and it was pretty good. It was a little too thick for my liking. I think it's for maybe older women, so that makes sense that it would be thicker, but it was just too thick for me. These are full-size products, most of these, so I'm going to go through these. This is the Clean and Clear Essentials Deep Cleaning Toner, and this is my favorite toner. I use this all the time, and it just works really well, and it's from the drugstore, which is why I really like it, and it usually is like a blue liquid, but since I used it all up, you can't really tell. But these definitely last me like several months, but this is probably my 4th one using up. The next is this Neutrogena Remover Cleansing Wipes, and they're in hydrating. I definitely love these because I hate when the makeup towelettes aren't even that moisturizing anymore, and they don't have any moisture in them, so they don't take off anything and they basically dry out. But these are totally opposite because they are advertised as hydrating, and they are very moist towelettes, so I love them. And the smell is really refreshing too, so I would definitely recommend those. These are probably my favorite Neutrogena ones out of all of their like lines and different colors. So yeah. The ones I absolutely hated this month, I didn't even get through all of them. I had to use some for like swatches and other random things. But there were these, and they're the CVS oil-free ones, and they're supposed to be, I think they're supposed to be, I don't know if they're supposed to be like Pond's or anything, but they're in pink grapefruit. The only thing that was good about these was the smell, and they have 30 in them, which was nice, but I definitely did not like these at all. They did not stay wet at all. They were like dry within the first like 5 towelettes, so I didn't like them whatsoever. The next is this Caudalie makeup remover cleansing water, and I mostly use this for my eye, but I think you can use cleansing water all over your face, and it just looks like this. This was like pretty expensive. I think it was like $12 to $15, maybe it was 16 or something. I can't really remember, but it lasted me like a month or two, so not even that long for the price, and it's just like pretty natural, which is also why I picked it up, but it wasn't anything that I would go out and repurchase, so it was okay. The next one is this Johnson baby shampoo, and I use this probably for a couple of months, probably 3 or 4 months, and I use this to clean my brushes because it's a cheaper alternative from a brush cleanser, and this is literally like $2.50 at any store, so yeah, I love using this, and it works really well. The next thing is one of my essential staples to have, which is actually sad because this is the one that I ran out of, and this is like the last one I have in my collection, so I'm probably just going to try out a new highlighter and use a new one instead. But this has been a staple. I've probably used about 4 or 5 of these actually, and it's just the Dream Lumi Touch highlighter slash concealer from Maybelline, and it's in Radiant. And this is the highlighting ones. The other ones are concealers that aren't radiant, but it just has this brush applicator, which is super easy and convenient to use, and it looks like a hot mess right now, so please excuse that. The next is also a favorite of mine. I think this is the second tube I used up, but this is the Rocket Volume Express Mascara by Maybelline, and yeah, I really like it. It's definitely comparable to the Benefits. They're real, but way cheaper and easier to get. But I really love it, and I think this is probably in like Blackest Black or something. So yeah. The next is a lot of people say this is like a dupe for like any high-end eyebrow gel, but I definitely don't believe that because it's not. Nothing's really the same as the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but this is a Great Lash Maybelline, and as you can see, I used some of it up. I probably still have like a month or so down here to use, but I decided to throw it out since I did get the Anastasia Brow Wiz one, and when I run out of that, I'll probably just use this, but I really don't like it. I'll just use it as like in between, kind of until in between buyings, because I really don't like this at all. But I mean, it doesn't set it, it just kind of like smooths it out and shapes it a little more, but it doesn't do anything super amazing. The next one is the Origins A Perfect World SPF 25 moisturizer. This smells really good. This sample literally lasted me at least 2 or 3 months, and it's only half of a fluid ounce. I think the full size is like way bigger than this, but I liked it. I would not repurchase it just because I have a ton of moisturizers to go through, and if I ran out of moisturizers, I'm not sure if I would buy it because it's kind of like on the pricier one, and I'm sure I could find a drugstore one that was just as good. The next one is this Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear Nail Color in Strobe Light, and I really like this. Look how goopy it is. So this is super disgustingly goopy, and I use a lot of it, as you may not be able to tell. I used it down to about here, so I think that's pretty good for a nail polish. A lot of nail polishes get gross before that point, but this got really gross just because I think it's like glitter and stuff. But I really love this and probably would repurchase this. the last and final empty is this. Actually, I have 2 more empties in here. Sorry about that. I will do these 2. They're just samples, so they're nothing too exciting. But this is a Vichy lift something eyes, and this retails for like $50 or something extreme, $50 to $70, and this is like a tenth of the actual thing or something, but it literally did nothing for my eyes. It was like I didn't notice anything different. And then this is the acne and wrinkle reducer, and this is by Murad. I don't really remember this, so it probably didn't make that much of a phase on me. And the last thing that I have is actually like something that I absolutely loved for a while. I've had this probably for 10 years, just like that Urban Decay thing, which was kind of gross. But this was a gift that my aunt, she took me to like the Clinique counter, and I got my whole makeup done, my whole face done. I think this was like maybe in 6th grade or something. I can't quite remember, but I just ended up picking out something from there for my birthday, and I guess I ended up picking out this, which I really like. This is the Clinique Duo, and the packaging looks totally different now because it's obviously been a while, but this is the Color Surge Eyeshadow Duo, and this is in Strawberry Fudge. I know they still make it because I actually looked it up the other day because I was curious, because I really do still like the colors, so I might actually have to go and pick that up. It's not too expensive, but it's definitely not a drugstore price, but this is what it looks like, and as you can tell, I hit major pan on this darker one, and the pink one, I made a good dent in it, but not hit pan. But I just thought it was time to throw this away. I'm still getting pigmentation out of it and stuff, but it's kind of gross by this time. So those are all of my empties. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you later. Bye.